close your eyes. Tighter. Now look at the darkness behind your eyelids. Most see nothing. Some see patterns, phosphenes, random neural firing, but the mystics see something else. In the deepest meditation, you encounter a luminous blackness. This is the light of bewilderment before the divine essence. A darkness that glows, a black more brilliant than white, a void pregnant with presence. The Sufis call it Nur al-Aswad, the black light. Beyond the light of existence is the black light of non-existence, which is the light of the essence itself. Advanced practitioners across traditions report the same phenomenon. At the furthest edge of mystical experience, light and darkness merge into something that transcends both. The Zohar calls it Botzina Decardinuta, the lamp of darkness. Dionysius, the Areopagite, named it dazzling darkness. Tibetan Buddhism knows it as the clear light of the void. Najm al-Din Kubra's writings describe his first-hand experiences of luminous phenomena. Born in Khwarazm in 1145, Kubra founded the Kubrawiya order, sometimes called the Makers of Saints, for their systematic approach to spiritual development. Their remarkable contribution was the detailed mapping of photisms, the colored lights that appear in mystical states. The seeker first sees light like lightning flashes, then light like stars, then like the moon, then like the sun. But beyond all these is a light that has no comparison in the visible world. Kubra documented a precise progression. Green light, Nur Akhdar, the beginning associated with the life of the heart. Blue light, Nur Azrak, the light of spiritual expansion. Red light, Nur Ahmar, the fire of divine love. Yellow light, Nur Asfar, the light of gnosis. White light, Nur Abyad, the synthesis of all colors, total illumination. But then, something unexpected. Black light, Nur Aswad. Beyond all colors, the light of the divine essence itself. When the mystic passes beyond all created lights, he encounters a luminous darkness. This is the light of the uncreated. How can darkness be luminous? How can black be a light? Modern physics offers surprising parallels. Black holes, regions where gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape, don't appear black at all. They're surrounded by blazing accretion disks, and at their event horizons, the most violent light in the universe emerges. The black light is not the opposite of light. It is light freed from the limitation of being light. Henry Corbin, the man of light in Iranian Sufism. Consider, white light contains all colors. When all wavelengths combine, we see white. But what contains white itself? What is the ground from which even white light emerges? The Sufis discovered through contemplation what physicists found through mathematics. At the extremes, opposites coincide. just as absolute cold and absolute heat would be indistinguishable in their effects. Absolute light and absolute darkness merge in the black light. William Chittick, The Sufi Path of Knowledge. Ibn Arabi described it differently. When you stare at the sun, you go blind. This blindness is not from lack of light, but from excess. The black light is the blindness caused by proximity to the divine sun. Semnani, Kubra's successor, refined the system further. He mapped 7 subtle centers, lataif, in the human body, each associated with a prophet, a light, and a stage of development. Adam, the subtle body, Caleb, black or dark gray. Noah, the soul, Nafs, blue. Abraham, the heart, Kolb, red. Moses, the secret, Sir, white. David, the spirit, Ru, yellow. Jesus, the hidden, Kafi, luminous black. Muhammad, the most hidden, Akfa, brilliant green becoming black light. Each light marks a death and resurrection. You die to one level of being and are reborn to another. The black light marks the final death, Fana Filah, annihilation in God, Semnani, the rising places of faith. Practitioners report actually seeing these lights as vividly as you see sunlight. During Zikr, I beheld a green light emanating from my chest. As months passed, it became blue, then deep red. After years, brilliant white. But in the deepest moment of Fana, all light ceased. Yet I was more aware than ever. A black radiance filled everything. Why black? Why does the ultimate reality appear as darkness? Black is the color of the absolute, the undefined, the infinite potential before manifestation. Anne-Marie Schimmel, Mystical Dimensions of Islam. Consider the womb, complete darkness where life gestates. The seed underground, blackness where transformation occurs. Deep sleep, the darkness that restores. The black light contains pregnant darkness, creative darkness, the darkness of absolute potential. In the black light, all possibilities exist simultaneously. It is the color of Tajalli, divine self-disclosure before it takes any particular form. Corbin, spiritual body and celestial earth. This connects to what Meister Eckhart called the desert. God is a desert, trackless, featureless, beyond all form. To find him, become a desert yourself. The cloud of unknowing describes the same experience. This darkness is not an absence, but a presence too overwhelming for the faculties to grasp. The Tibetan tradition speaks of the black near attainment. Just before enlightenment, consciousness encounters the clear light of the void, which appears as luminous blackness, Bardo Thodol. How does one actually encounter the black light? The Kubrawiya developed specific practices. 1. Light concentration. Muraqaba-i-nur. Focus on the point between the eyebrows. First darkness, then colors will appear. Do not grasp at them. Let them evolve naturally. 2. Divine name repetition with breath. With each breath, draw the divine light deeper into your being. It will transform from white to black as it approaches your essence. Najm al-Din Razi. 3. The practice of closing. Sad. Close all your senses to the external. In that closure, inner lights emerge. The deepest closure reveals the black light. Warning after warning appears in the texts. The black light can shatter unprepared consciousness. It should only be approached with proper guidance and spiritual maturity. Many who glimpse the black light flee back to safer stations. It requires complete surrender of individual existence. The black light marks the station of Fana, annihilation, the annihilation of the illusion of separation. Die before you die. The black light is the light of this death. In it, the separate self dissolves like a shadow when the light becomes too bright. Javad Nurbakhsh, Sufism, meaning, knowledge, and unity. I ceased to exist, yet was more intensely alive than ever. A black radiance obliterated all traces of myself, yet I remained as pure witnessing. Al-Ghazali, The Niche of Lights. When all colors merge, we see white. When all lights merge, including white itself, only blackness remains. But a blackness pregnant with everything. The black light contains all lights, just as the divine essence contains all names and attributes. Ibn Arabi. It's the light of the Hadith Qudsi. I was a hidden treasure and loved to be known, so I created the creation that I might be known. The black light is the hidden treasure before its self-disclosure. Infinite potential before manifestation. Those who enter the black light fully don't remain there. They return, transformed. After the black light comes the second illumination. The entire spectrum reappears, but now you see it from the other side. Semnani. This is Baka Bad al-Fana, subsistence after annihilation. The mystic returns to ordinary consciousness, but perceives it from the perspective of unity. Colors appear again, but now you know what they emerge from. Every light in existence is just the black light playing at being colored. The black light transforms perception permanently. Once you've seen the luminous darkness at the heart of reality, you can never again believe in the ultimate reality of separation. Kubra called it the light of the essence itself, the light by which all seeing occurs. The eye through which I see God is the same eye through which God sees me. Modern neuroscience has discovered something remarkable. In complete darkness, with 0 photons entering the eye, advanced meditators show increased activity in the visual cortex. They're literally seeing something in nothing. The black light isn't hallucination, it's the discovery that consciousness itself is luminous. Perhaps the mystics always knew in the deepest darkness, we discover that we ourselves are the light we've been seeking. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Rumi.